I'm back.
Where are we headed?
Sorry about that, team. Basically, I took a bit longer there because I was looking for Mira. I didn't know where she was. She kind of just disappeared on me. Hi, Mira. What's up? Right? Hello. Where were you? So the other day, she went missing on me, as she is adept at hiding in this tiny place. I don't know where the fuck she hides. Anyway, she was hiding, and I could not find her for the life of me. I searched up and down my apartment, could not find her. I went out into the hall because I thought maybe she got out when I went to the store early, because she's also getting really good at being a ninja and jumping in behind me as I'm leaving the apartment. So I gotta be aware of that, or when I'm entering the apartment, I should say. So I gotta get better at that, paying attention to that. I say I gotta get better, but I actually don't have too much problems watching for it. Just sometimes if I'm in a hurry, I might miss her trying to sneak out past me. She's a little ninja. Anyway, so I'm looking for her. I can't find her. I go into the hall. I walk the entire hall. Can't find her. Don't know where she is. I go back into the apartment, look in the apartment some more. And then I open the door again to go check the hall again because maybe she somehow got to one of the other floors. And she just waltzes into the apartment like, you know, hey, I'm back. Yeah. This one. This is critical damage dealt. And this one, firing noise minus 90%. Do I need? Mini cat? Hello. This one changes its damage to corrosion, plasma, shock, or magnum, RPM. Oh, okay. This is just overall better. Let's do that. There we go. I don't want to change it from like baseline, so. Alright. We don't need to change the sight to gyro set. I like the one it has on. No, I don't need to do that. We'll just do this. We'll put a gyro set on it, sure. Actually, no, that's extendo set's probably better. Okay, and I don't have any mods for this guy either. That on? Yeah, she's mini. She causes problems for me in that regard. Range goes up. Spread. Alright, what's my melee weapon I have equipped? I don't actually know. Maybe it's the security blade hyper. Okay, let's tinker. Can I tinker with any of this? This is a level 20 gun, so we might be able to upgrade that one. It's level 32. I can upgrade my rifle, which I'm definitely going to do. And now it's level 35, which is what we got. Oh, this is what I got. Okay. 33, so it's now 835 DPS. We'll upgrade this guy a few times. Yeah. Poisey poisey. People upstairs are like rolling something around on the ground. Like the sound you'd make if you had like a mortar and a pestle, but like the pestle was one of those wheel ones where you just grind it that way. I didn't even see these guys.
And I won't have any new battle scars.
Your tiny cat liked to go in your subwoofer's inner tube, so you had to put a mesh over it. Oh no, yeah, I gotta find where the hell she's hiding so I can potentially put a stop to it. Because I don't want her being someplace she can't be. But I'm also worried that she's going into like the back of the water room and peeing or something. It doesn't smell like cat pee, like, other than the fact that it's where I keep the litter, so it's not any like stronger than usual, but I also don't want her back there either. So I gotta put like a mesh or something in there, I think.
Hey, here we go.
Get her a little cat cam. Yeah, I really should. Just get her a little GoPro that she wears around her neck, and I can just activate it remotely whenever I need to find out where the fuck she is.
Incoming. Don't mess with us.
Okay, is there anything else that we can do here outside? Okay, so we've done that. Okay, it's not Fallbrook. We gotta go back to the town there. That's also in Fallbrook. Also in Fallbrook. Okay, so we can go back to town now. We can go hack the upstairs room to get some more caffeinoids for Nyoka.
Ooh. Smells like those old Sundays when we'd unload salt tuna shipments at the cannery. Am I the only one getting hungry?
Mini cats. Okay. Where is... That's the yacht club. I don't even know where I am. Wait, yes I do. Okay, hang on. I turned left. Yeah, here we go. We can go steal from this area up here. Employee login. Hack 55. Login Williams. Okay. Patient records. Please state the name of the patient who Nyoka. Caffeinoid allotment standard. Medical engineer notes liver damage, likely the result of prolonged alcoholism. Attitude problems, likely the result of prolonged alcoholism. Frequent social withdrawal, likely the result of prolonged alcoholism. Increased caffeinoid allotment. Allotment increased to high. Warning, excessive caffeine consumption may lead to the side effects such as irritability, fatigue, uncontrolled bowel movements, nausea, death. Caffeinoid storage is currently critical levels. Resupply recommended. Miro. Error. Patient not found. Please try again. Sick. Data storage. Alright. Notes. Reacticism plus pep you up. I had hypothesized that this combination might awaken my mind and senses to the greater realities around us. If that is true, then it seems my faculties were quite overwhelmed in this instance. Shortly after the doses, I experienced cold sweats, tremors, and mild paranoia. It is perhaps due to these latter effects that most of my notes from the episode are of little use. Nevertheless, the effects were most invigorating. I will have to attempt a milder dosage once heart palpitations subside. Bushberry extract plus debilirol. After my previous experiments, I theorized that deadening the external senses might allow the mind's eye to glimpse the eternal. Alas, I was only partially successful. The combination of substance quickly rendered me both blind and feeble, so much so that I soon fell into a stupor. I awoke sometime later in a pile of my own sick and a most curious craving for Tilleritos. 3. Costolorine and triple dosage. Searching. File empty. Okay. Edwards A. Work in progress number 1. 23,000. Okay. Stellar Bride. She's a wide-eyed colonist from Earth. He's a hard-working Saltuna farmer from Monarch. Their attraction blossoms into a whirlwind romance that transforms Stellar Bay. Chapter 3, A Long Way from Arkansas. You can put your things here, Mr. Elliot said, leading Abby into a dim apartment. The place was small, but it had a certain cozy charm. Abby set her bags on the floor and loosened the straps of her jumpsuit. Mr. Elliot coughed, his face suddenly red. If you get warm, you can always crack the window. Breeze from the bay is real nice. Just be careful about manoswarms. As Abby went to take the room key, her fingers brushed his. He had strong, rough hands, a Saltuna farmer's hands. She felt herself blush. You've been ever so kind to me, Mr. Elliot. Call me Archibald, he said. Archibald. Work in progress number 2. The Passion Broker. A renegade iconoclast driven by his ideals finds love in the arms of a mysterious man with a tortured past. Will he follow his head or his heart? Chapter 2. Tall, dark, and handsome. Come on up, said the voice on the comm. It was dangerous and smooth in a way that reminded Broderick of iceberg-aged whiskey. The door slid open with a whisper of perfumed air. The hair rose along the nape of his neck, and he proceeded up the stairs. The broker sat with his back to a top-of-the-line, mostly charcoal personal heater, slender fingers tented. So this was the mysterious recluse who manipulated Monarch from afar. Broderick could feel the warmth of the heater from across the room, but it was the look of the broker's eyes that had him feeling feverish. The broker produced a pair of glasses and a bottle of something that looked expensive. He poured it off and held one of the glasses out to Broderick. For me, he asked, trying to ignore the man's smoldering gaze. Indeed, the broker purred. I hear you're a man of bold tastes. Broderick took his glass. The broker continued, dark hair falling over darker eyes. That's why I've got a rare proposition for you. The glass nearly slipped from Broderick's fingers. She drank it in one gulp to hide the tremor in his hand. It burned all the way down. Hey, 10 gauge. It's about $50 for a cheap cat cam. Yeah, but I don't see how I'd be able to keep that on her, you know? Alright. Clinic of the Heart. A battle-hardened young Earth Directorate soldier visits a remote clinic on Monarch to heal his injuries, but when he meets Gail, an elegant older nurse, she goes to work on his heart as well. Chapter 34, Healing Touch. Fletcher held her tightly. His strength had returned. That much was clear. Yet here he remained at the clinic, with her. He shook his head as if he'd read her mind with his perfect green eyes. Gail, the Earth Director's calling me back. They want me protecting Byzantium. But I don't know how to leave, not after what we found together. Then stay, she whispered, letting her breath warm his ear. I can certainly find a position for you here. Oh, laws, he moaned, pulling her closer. She pressed a finger to his lips. Shh, the only law here is love. That was terrible.
Hello again, dearie. What can I get you?
I'm picking up Caponite for Neoka Remnaram Wentworth III.
Now that can't be. Ms. Ramnareem Wentworth has already exceeded the month's... Oh. Dear me. She does have another dose in her allotment. How did I miss this?
Don't worry about it, Auntie. I'm sure could be your eyesight or your mind. I hear they both leave with age. I'm sure you're busy.
My, but you are a doll. Here's Neoka's caffeinoid, and if I know her, she's probably ready for it by now. Do take care of yourself, dearie.
The only law in Sash's stream is love. No, that's only in Camp Drybon.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome tip for that.
Yeah, 22,000 EXP for that. Alright.
You should know, you're getting excellent reviews from across the company.
Good to know.
What can I do for you?
Given the, I've had your review channel. Oh, okay.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to
Wait,
be
are you?
ticked.
Okay.
Try to control yourself, sir.
This man straight up just gonna murder people?
Idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less.
Okay. How exactly is a data cartridge gonna help? You made it sound like you were sending me after a weapon.
What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon, and proper documentation is a key part of that. For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board.
Yes, finally, the board will get their comeuppance. Spare me the details and tell me what comes next. Let me guess, a paperweight? So you do want to go against the board?
Corporate espionage.
Oh, okay.
How was that, Celia? Did I sell it?
Your best delivery yet, sir.
You killed it, Sanja. Just get on with it. It kind of spoils the effect if you have to ask.
Getting ahead of myself again.
Happens to the best of us, sir.
So this plan of yours?
I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Really? Most of the time they do illegal stuff out in the open. Cheaper that way.
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board.
Sanja, you sly dog.
You really think so?
Don't encourage him.
I admit, I've been hatching this scheme for quite some time. I just needed someone capable to help me carry it out. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are.
I know you how to make people talk. Sounds like you know her well enough yourself.
That's part of the problem. She has certain ambitions for Stellar Bay, and I fear my asking her would give her the leverage she's been looking for.
Don't get yourself worked up, sir. It's perfectly natural to have a healthy fear of her.
We really don't need to discuss this now, Celia.
Okay, so go to Fallbrook, get the location of a legal corporate facility, then...
Once you, subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it.
Infiltrate a secret corporate base and kidnap staff. Sure, easy.
A foolproof plan if I ever heard one. I'll leave the execution to you.
Alright. Well, that was that. Okay. Let's go over here.
You ever think about what goes on in a marauder's head?
Not at all.
No. Ah, the charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business? All of the above?
I got your magic pills. Things are dangerous, you know.
Someone who's never had any fun.
30,000 XP for that.
Exactly. See? I'm glad someone on your crew's got some sensible. Got her head on straight. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
That was fast. I gotta see about stalking some on the ship.
You be careful. The first one's free. After that, they'll offer you gainful employment.
Glad to have you. Not looking for company on the road. Just tell me how to reach the info.
Great. Where to?
You're the one supposed to be leading me. Let's find the information broker.
Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
We're gonna ship in the docking bay if you want. Ellie, wait on the ship. We need Nyoka's help for now.
I hope you like being part of our crew, Nyoka. We're real excited to have you. So you keep Monarch safe, huh? That's real honorable work, Miss Nyoka.
Oh, no. Monarch ain't safe, even with me around. I've just got intimate knowledge of its dangers and an abundance of fortitude. Folks,
You ever been off Monarch, Nyoka? Before you met the captain, I mean.
nah, I mostly just drank and hunted. Soon as you stop to dream of other things, that'll be the day something sneaks up and eats you.
Fair enough.
Brett, I'm watching your back now. Anything tries to eat us, I'll give it a mighty whack on the nose.
Well, I'll be damned. You watch my back, I'll watch yours.
Excellent. Okay, what do you have equipped? You have a light machine gun that does 2,200 damage, and a tremor that does 465 damage. Okay. Cool. Alright, HP, usual base ones here, and this in here gives you plus 10 to your lie skill. 20% radius of footsteps. Reduces how far the sound of your footsteps travel while she's in your party. Okay. 20% damage to creatures. You gain increasing XP from discovering new locations. Okay. You do increased sneak attack damage. I don't really sneak attack all that often, so... Well... I think we can do... that one. What's your armor like? You have 58 armor on a light armor piece. I don't think I have anything that... Oops. I don't think I have anything that is more than that. For light. Yeah, heavy. Well, you're gonna get a medium armor hat. 54. Okay. Armor pieces here. Let's go through this. Alright. When I went to visit Wintrig in Cincinnati, she just forgot I was there until 3 days later when I had to leave. Yeah. True story. Yeah. I guess we're heading down to Fallbrook next? Okay. Let's head down to Fallbrook. Sounds like an Wintrig thing to do. It's true. I hate Sensei because he wants a super weapon from a dead civilization. No, I don't want it. It just wouldn't say no to it, you know? Okay, so this is Radio Free Monarch. Okay, so we gotta head down there. But yeah, that's also down there. Mini cat. Yeah, that's the closest one on the way. Oh, hang on. There is something else we gotta do in here. We gotta go talk to Balma. Forgot about that. She's in town. We may as well do that. Get some free XP. You wouldn't say no to Camp Drybone?
I hear you workers were on the clock every available moment.
We always got 8 hours a day for sleeping. Just not always consecutive.
My condolences. I appreciate consistent wages like any other sane person, but that still sounds awful. At least Sanjar gives his folks weekends. Hands of the Void. I used to drop by the bar in Stellar Bay to knock a few back with the folks who had Saturdays off.
Don't know what I'd have done with that much time. I was always behind schedule anyhow.
Knowing you, you'd sit and be alone with your thoughts.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Who spat in your spirits, Velma?
You notice my mood? I'm surprised you can see straight today.
I could be seeing triple and I'd still think you're being unkind. I just might find it funny.
Hang on, guys.
Will you try wrangling half a ton of dead fish with decades-old equipment and see what it does for your disposition? Anyway, what do you folks need?
Sorry about the break there, guys. I had an important call, and now I'm gonna be more stressed out about something I've been trying to solve because I have issues with it. I've got some bad news about Braxton.
That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift?
Give her Braxton 90.
That's... wow. I sure feel like an ass now.
Yeah, maybe you can hire someone better. It's a rotten way to go.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on Catherine herself. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement. Something else on your mind?
I think so.
I need to talk to you, Captain.
Okay.
Hey, got a favor to ask you.
Alrighty.
Next time we're out in the open sulfur, I'd like to stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help.
Well, I definitely don't plan on getting myself killed.
Well, we'll see about that. I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
I'm honored you're asking. I'm failed to accept. What can I do?
Really? Here I was steeling myself for inevitable rejection. I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were.
How do you know they're dead?
I saw it happen. Hell, one of them was in my arms at the time. His name was Hayes, and he's our first stop. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to bury.
And after that?
Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out.
Unfortunate.
If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then, we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together.
We're gonna have to kill a Mantiqueen?
Oh, yes. I can't wait.
Well, I almost killed one when I was a low level, so... Alright. Guys, I regret to have to do this, but I have something in real life I have to go and deal with, so I have to end stream here. I apologize, but yeah, thank you guys for viewing. I'll be back tonight probably with some Borderlands. Otherwise, yeah,